Well, here we go with part two because ironically, we were speaking about remote working and the realities that a e-leader faces. So the challenges of technology. So I believe we left off with you don't have to be a tech guru. So here's part two.
I may be changing that theory now that we need to be a tech
Exactly.
carrier to make sure it works properly. But yeah, we're almost finished. I was really just going to conclude this ingredients of being a leader or ingredients of leadership in wrapping up where we started from, which was with the book, with
Yes.
Simon Sinek's Leaders Eat Last. And so I just wanted to conclude it and say, I through this whole impression of reading these theories and adding on top of each other the ingredients into the cake that makes leadership these days, I felt also that there are some key ingredients, and I mentioned this in the paper, that being a soccer player, there are key fundamentals that always have to be there. If you want to be a great player, the great players just do those fundamentals better than anyone else. And I think Simon Sinek in his book brings in some of those fundamentals for being a great leader, regardless of the theory that you're in, regardless of the change of the environment, the situation, be it transformational leader, whatever. And those three theories, as I mentioned at the start, were being, empathetic, caring for people, wherever circumstance you're in, trusting people, asking for forgiveness, as we were talking about, making sure you're vulnerable to people, making sure that they understand that you're giving into this, that they have your back, but you have their back, most important of all. And then falls into that servant mentality, that servant leadership. And I think if we as leaders continue to work on those fundamentals, particularly if we've got the power of the Holy Spirit working within us, which is a whole different level than what normal leaders have, then, if we're open to the Holy Spirit working through us and opening our eyes and ears to those opportunities, then I really do think those are key ingredients for not just being a great leader, but creating great organizations as well.
And if I look behind you, I think I see some leadership awards on the wall from those sports days. So it's nice to see that you can take not only the reality of leadership within business or personal life and then into the sports world. So I appreciate you giving us that three-layer cake of the key ingredients to leadership. Anything else you want to share with us as we wrap up this engaging podcast on leadership?
No, that's it. Thank you, Dawn, for allowing me to come onto your podcast.
Beautiful. I appreciate, and I hope you will be a return guest.
All right, my dear. Thank you.
Cheers.